Hi, I live in the bush and I am 100% dependent on the sun for my energy requirements. I'm not complaining about solar because with the technology of nowadays, I can run everything around here in daytime. The problem arises when the sun is not there at night. So I thought, since there's no power at night and even batteries are not being charged, let me design and build a wind alternator to charge my batteries. So I started today with this old piece of shaft that I found in the workshop. Sending it down. But it might be better if we look at the beginning, and everything starts in CorelDraw. So let us go to CorelDraw. And this is the design of the alternator. It's a three-phase alternator, and these are the coils. I made the drawing in CorelDraw just to get the correct sizes so that I can do the design in Design Spark and print it. And this is, as I said, it's the coils, and these are the magnets. Now from here, I went to Design Spark, and I can show you in Design Spark. Let me just get all these solids back into the picture. This is the magnets, both sides, and these are the coils. I've decided not to use epoxy because if I in future have a problem with any of these coils, then when it's all epoxied, there's nothing you can do. But here I could just clip the defect coil out and rewind and clip it back in. So, and I'm very comfortable with a Creality Ender 3D printer. I've done a lot of work with it and it prints excellently. So I don't have a problem that this will not print properly. It will. I can remove, and then we can take a look at this piece. If I print this and I do the winding around it, then I clip them in, and I think it will work. Anyway, this is, as in my opinion, this is the easy part. That is why I'm starting with a turbine, because if I cannot succeed with a turbine, then I cannot turn the alternator, and then there's no use for me to print this alternator. So let us get back to the turbine part. Let me just get there. Get back to the video, and as I said, I'm assuming this part. Yeah, it is better I go back to CorelDraw so that we can see the design of the turbine. Now the shaft I'm turning at the moment is this shaft here. I've got a plate that I've already cut with a grinder, which has to bolt onto this shaft. The shaft then I'm using 602 bearings, and as a bearing housing I'm using a 1¼ inch GI pipe. Now 6202 bearing has got an inside diameter of 15 millimeter and outside I think it's 38 if I'm not mistaken, but anyway I can check that. No, 35. But if I machine this 1¼ GI pipe, then I can fit the 2 bearings. And I've got a lot of these pipes lying around here, so I can just cut a piece and machine it. As far as the blades are concerned, I am not sure if this arrangement will be better or this one, but anyway, in the design I can change it, so I'll do a few trial runs and see what happens. And now let's get back to the video. Yes, here we have the blades. This is a 6-inch PVC water pipe. I've cut 2 lengths of 900 millimeters and then I divided it into 3 pieces on the circumference, and therefore I have 6 blades, and I still have to make the brackets for them, but I'm still busy with the shaft. I think the shaft should be finished by now. There is the shaft, and what I need to do now is to fit the plate. That needs a bit of a drilling and putting a 6mm thread. I have already cut the plate with a grinder, and I'm not very keen on measurements. So what I did, from CorelDraw I also created a quick laser cutting file, and I cut a 3mm MDF laminated board. I actually cut all the holes, so as like a template, and I'm going to mark these holes with a hand drill, and then I'll drill all the holes, which makes life quite a bit easier. Now I cut those holes 2mm. I'm going to mark the holes with a 2mm drill, and here I've already marked them, so I can release the clamp. and then drill them to the correct sizes. After I've drilled them, I can drill the shaft and then bolt this plate onto the shaft, put it back into the lathe, and make it nice and round. Now, I have already drilled and I have already tapped. I'm going to put it into the lathe, and then I'll cut it, the edge of the plate, to be totally perfectly round. The bolts are too long, but I'll cut them as well. And then I need to make the brackets. Anyway, this part is finished, and I will make a follow-up video as I progress, because now I have to make the bearing housing and then the brackets. Thanks for watching.